I'm employee 51903. More importantly, my name is Matt. Floor and wears all the crazy t-shirts.
I'm Emily Ruth Jones. A lot of people call me that because my grandmother's name is Ruth.
Oh, they just call me C. Brown.
I'm the hall monitor.
Speedy. Frenchie.
Flocko nickname.
The nice thing about working here is that my CEO, the guy in charge of this company of 30,000, knows that my name is Matt. I'm on the 4th floor, and I wear crazy t-shirts. I tell people I work for Southwest, and, you know, they always step back. I mean, it's strange. They always take a step back. There's, like, respect. It's like I told them I'm a doctor or something. You know, they're impressed. You know, they say it's undefinable for a reason. It's this amazing esprit de corps. It's not like I go to work with a couple of people that I kind of know a little bit. I go to work with my friends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we play golf together and stuff.
Yeah. Softball.
Softball. Barbecue. Drink beer.
I love it. I can't stand it. I love Southwest Airlines.
How does an airline love you? And how can you love an airline? How do you love handing out peanuts? How do you love flying a plane? Well, I guess you could love flying a plane. What is it that keeps people coming to work happy every day?
We call our passengers customers with a capital C, but we also at Southwest say that our employees are our first customer. Our passengers are our second. My question has always been, if your employee is not happy, customer service, I mean, it just isn't going to happen.
We have always felt that a company, a business, is much stronger if it's bound by love rather than by fear. Good to see you about love.
Hey.
Thank you for blessing me.
Thank you for blessing me, too.
We smile because we want to, not because we have to.
We have the sense to where if we need to talk to management, we can just go talk. We don't have to, you know, schedule an appointment or anything like that. We just go knock on a door, we go in, you know, they invite us in.
Don't worry, just another on-time departure.
You make everyone feel like they're special, they're important to you, and they are.
Well, we love our customers. They pay our bills. But more than that, we love what we do.
Well, we want to make sure that customers are happy, no matter, even if their flights are delayed. Thank you very much. Let me get your boarding card. Have a nice flight. All righty.
We try and transfer that love of what we do and our love for one another over to our customers.
It's not a secret. Again, it's treating people the way I'd like to be treated. And I have found that the vast majority of the time, that in turn makes the customer happy.
I'm going to say something that they all want to hear, which is they want to get to. Alrighty, folks, so once again, welcome to the show.
We all work together as, you know, as a team to get the job done, and that's what makes it work.
I was in a tornado December the 2nd last year. It just blew our home apart. I was in the hospital for 7 days. My wife was there for a month. But let me tell you what this company did. I get a little choked up thinking about it, really. There's 25 guys showed up at my place the very next morning to help salvage anything they could. And the company furnished them vans to go there, paid them their wages. I mean, you can't find many companies that'll do that. And they've gone to bat for me. They've helped me financially. Anyway, Herb Collins sent me letters, get well gifts. Boy, it's just, I can't explain how it feels to be cared for like that by a company.
We try and maintain a relationship with the other departments, not just our little group of mechanics.
A lot of camaraderie between each other all the time. You could pass that off as love, I guess, couldn't you?
There's flights that come in that's real heavy, and you only have maybe a certain amount of people to work the flight, and we take it upon ourselves sometimes to go over and assist another team or something, you know.
That happens daily out here, not just with us, with everybody.
Help people, good customer service. That's what's important here at Southwest. You know that. Come on, let's go. Let's go help somebody else.
Everybody does something every day that's just a little bit extra to help, whether it's taking bags down in the jetway when the ramp is busy and they got a lot of bags to load, whether it's helping the flight attendants cross seat belts, clean the cabin up when you got a little extra chance. Everybody gets their job done first, and then that's...
Where you go see a long line like that, that's where I jump in and kind of help them out just to make sure they're okay. So why don't we just go over here and help them out?
I mean, getting the right people at the beginning, of course, is extremely important. They have to have, in our opinion, an idealistic, altruistic orientation where they derive great joy from serving others. That's the way our people are, by and large. They are spontaneous, sincere folks that do good because that's what's in their hearts and their minds and their spirits.
We basically have a profile, no matter what the job, of what we want by way of a personality.
What is that?
You know what it is.
And we try to tweak that for different jobs.
We don't hire egos. I mean, everybody's here for a purpose, and that's to make the company very successful. We hire for attitude and train for skill.
I was sitting here looking at our flights for Christmas, trying to see how the bookings are coming in. I came in here with no skills, literally. I had never taken a computer class, a business class, anything. And we talked, I had never had a job before, so we talked about things like summer camp and that I like to twirl the baton and be loud and silly. And that's the kind of stuff, I mean, I left here knowing I wasn't going to get hired because I'd never used a computer, never worked on a computer, never had a job. I didn't know the first thing about airlines, but I knew I wanted to work here because everyone said it was fun. And they hired me.
Colleen wanted to have some representation of the people who live here, work here, hang out here. So she asked us to bring in pictures. Some of them were of our family, some of them were things we did at Southwest Airlines, some of them were just stuff.
It's just like being in a family.
Checking bags? How you doing, sir?
It really doesn't matter whether you have a work base of 2,000 people or a work base of 30,000 people. Because if you're hiring the right attitude, you teach the job. If you are promoting the right leaders, you constantly have people out there across your 58 locations preaching the same message that you are. It's so simple that most people can't figure it out. Yeah.
word's power should only be used in connection with weightlifting and boats.
Freedom is something that applies everywhere.
We offer people the freedom to be themselves.
It produces a marvelous elixir insofar as a great place to work, but also a great customer service organization.
They also give you the freedom to be yourself at work.
It's not a template. You don't come to work and they go, woo, you're free. Freedom, it's the freedom to make a mistake, I guess. The freedom to own up to it. The freedom to be yourself.
My job, which is not really a job because I enjoy it so much, is to liberate people.
We don't have anybody standing over the top of us telling us what to do, and that's because we are all well trained. We know what to do already, and I mean, that reflects on our job. If we're happy at our job, it's going to reflect on everybody else because we're going to treat everybody good.
You know, we really do work hard around here. We ask a lot of each individual.
Well, on busy days, this is all we do. This is as fun as it gets.
We want them to relax, to be themselves.
Oh, steak and eggs.
Use humor if they're comfortable with it.
A steak.
And, you know, really do what suits them.
Yes, with steak and eggs, sir. Here's part of it. Don't laugh at it. You gotta eat it.
They give us guidelines to go by through training, but ultimately the decision's up to us. They never say, this is what you should or shouldn't do. They tell us, in your opinion, do what you think is great for the company. And I know, within reason, I will always be backed up and supported by the company.
And we just say, be flexible, and if you're leaning towards the customer rather than away from the customer, we will forgive anything that you do.
They should feel comfortable to make a decision because it's the right decision to make for a customer, even if it violates a policy or procedure.
Flight 136 is going to be out of gate number 3 on the A concourse.
Some years ago, I was asked at a meeting of analysts, and when I was describing how Southwest Airlines functioned, and somebody in the audience said, but how do you keep control? And I said, never had control, don't want control.
That one's good. Ready to go. It's a relaxed environment to work in.
We don't have to rely on somebody else telling us if it's not. And that way we can take care of it ourselves without having to go through a different channel.
They let us use our experience quite a bit.
I mean, there's rules we follow, but we follow them because of a respect for the company. Kind of like an honor thing.
I think in order to lead effectively, you have to be humble, number one. You have to completely submerge any egotistical impulses that you have. The fundamental truth is that, of course, Southwest Airlines is not a product of one individual or one individual's philosophy or one individual's lifestyle. Southwest Airlines is a product of a great agglomeration of individuals, all combining to create a significant culture. And that culture will persist whether I'm here or not.
It's freedom, baby. We're talking about it. We're doing it. Don't ever use that, okay?
Another day in the trenches here at Southwest Airlines.
I may have been there at the beginning, but that was just happenstance. That was just fortuitous. And our people are the ones that have made Southwest Airlines successful.
I think the people make it special.
The people I work with.
The people.
People.
Just give me that hug. Just pull me in and just hug me.
It's a basic philosophy, but obviously a successful one.
It's so simple that you can't figure it out. Yeah.
Talk about freedom!